Okay, good morning everyone. Today we have presented our papers for ICCOMAH 2020. Our paper with the title is E-Project Assessments in Indonesian Literacy for Senior High Schools. We are 4 persons in a teams. The first one is Ningsih, came from Faculty of Education Teacher Trainings IAIN Purwokerto. And the second one is me, Dwi Margo Yuwono, is come from English Department's Faculty of Adab and Cultural Studies UIN Sunan Kalijaga, Yogyakarta. And the third is Nakia, come from Faculty of Usuluddin's Adab and Humanities IAIN Purwokerto. And then Hartono, it comes from Faculty of Usuluddin Adab and Humanities IAIN Purwokerto. In this paper, we have a background that the pandemic COVID-19 has changed dimensions of life in the world. The way of spreading virus made all of humans keep stay at home and made physical distancing. The schools and university have closed the building and made online class for the students. So the system of learning has changed immediately and become a problem both for students and teachers. The trend in the development of global digital technologies has influenced both the norms of interpersonal communications and the factors of human socializations. In recent decades, there has been a shift from personal communications between people to online and offline interactions. Lieberman and Scudder said that digital communication interactions in online social networks made new dimensions on human learning methods. They have used internet and smartphone to make easier the online class because most of the students and teachers are highly informed. This popularity should have act as natural support for educational activities if they are used effectively, especially in this pandemic time. Learning at home not only provide written assignments that are changed into electronic forms, but must also reflect student learning outcomes at home. Likewise, in learning Indonesian language literacies, researchers try to use literary readings as an alternative to avoiding students' boredom in learning Indonesian. However, to improve literacy skills is not just reading literatures for pleasures, but also increase student critical powers by using an project-based assessment model in their assessments. Thomas 2000 identified 5 essential characteristics of projects. One is centrality, 2 is driving questions, 3 constructive investigations, 4 autonomy, and 5 realisms, with the importance of student collaborations, reflection, redrafting, and presentation emphasized in other publications. In this paper, we use theories about e-project-based assessments is one of the way to evaluate students using internet. Modern digital technology is a major enabler for students to comfortably engage with the process of designing and developing their projects, as they can document the whole process and easily share their creations in the digital format. Effective use of technology as an integrated part of the pedagogical process has been found to help both weakly and strongly performing students construct knowledge in the project-based learning environments that said of at start. However, Bell 2010 point out that children need to be guided and supported in using technology safely and effectively to gain the creativity affordance that technological involvement can offer. Project evaluation as one of the model of learning evaluations in class-based assessment is that prioritize students' project work certainly also has functions and objectives, as well as several advantages compared to other evaluations model, including ones. Project work is an internal part of standardized pedagogical and meaningful learning process for students. 2. Provide opportunity for students to express their competency master in full. 3. More efficient and produce products that have economic value. 4. Accumulating the value of competency mastery that can be accounted for and has the eligibility to be certified. Whereas student learning creativity is the ability of the student to combine life experience with the ability to take their effort to solve life problems. Okay. Another is digital literacies. UNESCO have concept about digital literacy become an important foundation for the ability to understand technological device, information, and communication. Related that to this, Selbers argues that there are 3 subject positions connected to the digital literacy sections, including student as technology user, student as technology questioners, and student as technology producers. Thus, student positions in this literacy include functional, critical, and rhetorical literacies. In this research, use single case study. So, in this study, will be described characteristics of a project's using of a project assessment in learning literacies readings Indonesia. This research was conducted at senior high schools in Sleman, while the research sample was students in grade 10, amounting to 20 people. The main procedure adopted in this study include the preparation of assessment instruments with an project-based assessment model for reading literacy with Indonesian language works, and then the students are continuously have assignment that observings, and we will have observings the research. In this research have result that a project-based assessment in 6 weeks with different tasks. The first weeks, students were introduced to the tale of Bayan Budiman. This tale was used in class or in online class for reading and discussions, and then students were introduced to intrinsic and extrinsic elements theories. Work of literatures are important in Indonesian society, including amongst Indonesian youths, because they not only provide entertainment but also convey specific values and ideas. That's why in these projects we have projects that make a vlog that come from the pros. The implementation of project assessments at the senior high school is adjusted to cover 3 basis races by Misra and Kohlerts, including broad knowledge technologies, pedagogy, and content, must lead to representation of new concepts and require the development of sensitivity to dynamic relationships. There are 3 components to produce good teaching with technology. Therefore, the interrelationship of the 3 bases in a project assessment as follow. First one is technological knowledge, includes an understanding of how to use computer or software and hardware and presentation tools such as presenters and project documents. Second is content knowledge, refers to knowledge or specific disciplines or subject matters. 2 to 3 is pedagogical knowledge, is about general purposes knowledge that like in these projects students have to give the good value from the literature's prose and then gain, and then they have to make in the real life. Okay, so in this presentations there will be ineffective because there are many the students like using a project this. Okay, thank you for watching me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.